All right, Red, did you know that Sons of Liberty Distillery was founded on 2 questions? Why is no one making a whiskey from the beers that we love? And why are there seasonal beers but no seasonal whiskeys? Seasonal whiskeys. Seasonal whiskeys. Seasonal whiskeys. Seasonal whiskeys. Seasonal whiskeys. Welcome back to Worth the Dram. I'm Grim.
And I am Red. This is your home for whiskey reviews, free opinions, and
the kind of humor that makes you go,
it's from Rhode Island.
It is a Rhode Island whiskey that we're looking at today.
And that's where Quahog is.
I can... Quahog. I can talk.
So, today we're looking at Sons of Liberty Uprising.
Yeah.
100% malted barley.
100% malted barley. 92 proof.
92 proof. I like that.
Before we go too far,
let's address something.
Well, first, thank you to our local craftsman.
Thank you.
He didn't make anything for this episode except the journey because he found this on shelves and he brought it out to us.
He was on a journey, saw something, and said, "Hey, those guys would like this."
Well, one of us would, and one of us maybe not.
We'll find out.
You were not a fan of the last. Astute viewers will remember that the last Sons of Liberty whiskey that we tried was pumpkin spice flavored.
It was pumpkin spice. I mean...
It was good. It was decent. It was decent.
It was a whiskey.
That was a loud car.
And it had pumpkin flavor in it.
That's true. So, second thing that we're going to address.
Local craftsman.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, second thing we're going to address, because this is a New England whiskey.
Yes.
Things on the show were going to get a little weird.
Yes.
I've accepted an opportunity to work in my home state of Massachusetts. So obviously, like I said, it's going to get weird. We don't really know how this channel is going to look in the next few months, but we're working on it.
Yes. We have immensely enjoyed the last year of doing this. We've enjoyed getting to know you all, and I think I speak for both of us when I say we want that to continue.
Absolutely.
And whatever that looks like, we want to continue it, and we're going to be asking for your feedback and your help in determining what that's going to look like going forward. But,
yep. And I mean, so one of the biggest reasons that we set up the Discord is so that we could actually start doing a weekly podcast.
Yeah.
So we may start kind of shifting focus a little bit towards the podcast, and if technology allows, we'll actually, we'll capture the live sessions.
Right.
Edit the good parts down into like a quick YouTube video and then continue the channel that way.
Yeah. And we can always do local stuff as well. I can do local stuff here. You can do local stuff there. It might be more one-off stuff, but
yeah. And then on the rare occasion that we can actually like meet up somewhere.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
You guys don't even know.
I think we need to buy rights to The Boys Are Back in Town just so we can.
I think so. Or Bad Boys.
I'll take either.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Backstreet's Back.
Oh, it's got to be Backstreet's Back now.
All right.
Yeah.
How about, or the version that I played at my wedding?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
When we got married, so my wife and I got married on April Fool's Day. My wife and I got married on April Fool's Day. You were there.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, though.
No. I mean, I would marry you.
Yeah, I would think you. I would marry you, too.
Were I unwed, I would take you in a manly fashion. Anyway. So my wife and I got married on April Fool's Day, and I was struggling to find the right song for like the wedding party to enter the reception to.
Yeah.
Until I finally found it. Link is in the description, but it is spoilers. It's a mashup. It's the music and melody to Backstreet's Back. It's the music and backing vocals to Backstreet's Back.
Yeah.
But the melody to Never Gonna Give You Up. And I rickrolled 100 people, and they were all dancing to it. Like it starts off just innocuous, just Backstreet Boys, and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, bringing back the '90s, like early 2000s." Like, yeah, this is a good song. And then that breakdown where it's like, "Boo, we're no strangers to love." I remember you were dancing to it, and Dave's like, "You're being rickrolled, right?" Red didn't change his shirt at the start of this video, so
quick wardrobe change.
We say out loud that we do a couple episodes a night. There's no reason to change shirts.
No, but it's the effort. You know, it's the effort, and
it makes each episode unique.
Yeah, New York.
Well, I mean, the whiskey and I guess just all the nonsense that we get into. Speaking of which, it's been like 10 minutes and we haven't.
So we're looking at Sons of Liberty. Wait, you're taking the blue.
I am taking blue. So
you blew yourself.
It seems I blew myself. Sons of Liberty, founded in 2010 in Kingstown, Rhode Island.
Yes, not Kingston.
Yeah, it's not Kingston.
I mean, it might be Kingston.
Both of our autocorrects just keep going to Kingston.
They do.
It's Kingstown. And like I said in the beginning, they started with 2 questions. And that is, why is no one making whiskey from the beers that we love?
Yes.
And why are there seasonal beers but no seasonal whiskeys?
Yes.
Which you have experienced.
Look, the base that I'm sure
You can only go up from here.
Yes.
Is what I know that you're getting at.
What I want to say, though, is that question should have been left unanswered.
I disagree with that. 'Cause I feel like, I knew what it was going to. It's a pumpkin spice flavored whiskey. I knew what I was getting myself into.
I generally like pumpkin things, so anyway, my pants are falling down. I didn't bring a belt today. Fun fact. We shouldn't do 3 drinks on the first episode, and then
We used to do fluffers.
I know.
And fuller glasses.
Why? It's because we're a year older now, and we can't handle our alcohol as good.
All right, fair enough.
Fun fact. Sons of Liberty brews, for Uprising specifically, they brew a stout beer.
Mm-hmm.
That's 8% alcohol by volume, and it's 100% malted barley, and it's the dark malt that you typically find in a stout.
Yep.
So they brew beer, distill that beer twice into whiskey, and then in their brewery in Rhode Island, you can actually taste the whiskey and the beer side by side.
Ooh.
So you can... Here's the whiskey that they brewed in the beer, and then here's that beer before it's brewed in the whiskey. And they even put the beer in the ex-whiskey barrels.
They finished the beer in the ex-whiskey barrels.
Gosh. That's the circle of life right there.
Yep.
I think. That's what Lion King was about, right?
That's exactly it.
Circle of life. Sons of Liberty, if you guys watch this, now you need to have a beer named Mufasa. And
Actually, you know what? To in line with their like patriotic themes, I think remember.
Remember?
Yeah, yes. I think that would be.
I like it.
So you did mention that this uses darker malts traditionally found in stout beers.
Yes.
And you also, I heard you mention that double distillation. That is rumored. Well, not rumored, but like so the distillery says that leads to a very clean and complex flavor profile.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, it sounds just like that. It's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same bottle shape.
Yeah. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
So, I also have a fun fact.
Ooh, I like it when we have double fun facts.
Me too. Anyway, so fun fact. Last year, 2020, the demand for their whiskey was so high that they actually had to temporarily halt their beer production.
Oh, wow.
To keep up with the demand.
Yeah, so all their beer... So last year you couldn't do the beer and the whiskey side by side. I don't know why I'm putting the cork back in that. Are we doing 4 glasses? Is this okay?
Yep.
Ooh.
I got it.
Ooh. Ooh. Like coffee and chocolate.
Yep. Well, yeah, exactly.
That's good.
Would you like to put
So,
that on your
so that's one thing.
itself?
That's one thing you can do. So if you,
You just made me think of the Axe commercials where the dude's like made of chocolate and women are just like tearing pieces off of him.
if you spill a little bit or you get a little bit on your hands, you can wipe it, and that aerosolizes all the alcohol. So you're just left with the flavors.
I took a tour of the Sam Adams Distillery, and they actually give you pure hops that they use in their brewing.
Yeah.
And they tell you smack it and do
Like
this.
that, and then
Oh yeah. Oh, it's incredible. Were you just doing Molly Shannon?
I was. Thank you. I just stick my nose in them like that. I'm so glad you got that.
There's an earthiness underneath that. Well, I mean that's coffee. Coffee and chocolate is pretty much. I mean, you nailed it.
I was gonna say mustiness. That's back. That's
Okay.
back. Musty.
I still think like the Dalmore is
Yeah.
like the peak mustiness for us.
I haven't opened that since we tried it.
Really sweet.
It's sweet. It's Auchentoshan. So Auchentoshan we had, And I said it reminded me of the essence of stout beer.
Well, that's if you remember the Auchentoshan actually like
And
they start with a distiller's beer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's triple distilled.
Okay.
In fact, it's the only Scotch in Scotland that's triple distilled for 100% of the mash.
Right.
Anyway, that had a dryness to it, an astringency to it.
Mm-hmm.
So when you drank it, it came across on the nose and on the palate like drying. It's got that same essence of stout, but it doesn't have that astringency.
Yeah. There's a fruitiness on the top note. I'm struggling to figure out what fruit it is.
Yeah.
Like a plum.
I was gonna say it's got to be a dark fruit.
Well, plums are dark on the outside.
Fruit. Isn't it dark on the inside too?
No, it's like almost peachy.
What am I thinking of? It's purple.
Plums are purple.
Yeah, they're purple, but the inside is like a yellow.
The inside's not purple?
No, the inside's like a yellowy, cleary yellow, like a peach that's been...
Blowing my mind right now.
Anyway, but
what
like
are colors? So yes, this smells like purple.
yeah. That's it. Ooh. That's a sharp one.
That changes as it goes through.
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely getting the stout.
Definitely stout.
Yep.
Coffee, tobacco on the end. It's like I'm getting like chocolate, coffee, tobacco as it goes through.
Okay.
And it may be that mustiness I'm pulling out and calling tobacco.
So I'm not getting mustiness on the.
I get on the end, right?
It's in the finish.
Yeah.
Yep.
And that's where I'm getting that tobacco kind of.
I think yeah.
It reminds me almost exactly like that vanilla custard we smelled before.
Yeah. I've got this the Sutliff vanilla custard pipe tobacco. That's man, it's just a killer smell.
Yeah.
Real smooth smoking, but yeah, no, I think that's it.
I need to get the shirt that has the 20 die, and it says these are natural.
I just ordered a D20 that it's got yeet for the 20 and then fuck for the 1.
I like it. I don't know how to describe it other than this tastes young.
Young, yeah, I'll give you that. But it's beery, like it's just
Yeah, so it doesn't taste like it has a lot of age to it, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like the Pabst.
Ooh. Water boosts the mustiness.
Yeah.
Yep. That brings it up to like the Auchentoshan levels.
Oh yeah, see, I like that with the water.
Yeah.
A lot.
I actually like it. I like a straight pour.
Yeah?
on this. Yep. At least for the
No.
first glass. Yeah.
No, the water. I like the water.
That's the right way.
Exactly. The reason I say it tastes young is I get just that bitter oak tannin flavor in there, and it's, for lack of a better term, it's like raw oak, is what I'm pulling out.
Yep.
It's not unpleasant, but when I say it tastes young, that's why
Yeah.
because that raw oak it's a spiciness that
Yep.
comes through. It's a heat.
And it hasn't had a whole lot of time in the barrel to like kind of coalesce with the other
Yeah.
flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think if this was left in the barrel longer, it would probably round out the edges a little more.
Probably get a lot sweeter too.
Probably, I was going to say that
Yeah.
those sugars would probably caramelize a little bit more.
Anyway, so yeah, that being said, it's been about 15 minutes.
15-ish.
Maybe a little longer. Yeah. We had some stuff go down in Discord we had to answer.
We did have some stuff go down in Discord. We had wardrobe malfunctions.
Why do you have 3 shirts tonight?
Well, why not?
All right. So, Sons of Liberty Uprising.
Yes. Glass number dose. I can stick my whole nose in here and smell, and there's almost no alcohol bite to it.
I just got a deep whiff of alcohol.
Wow. Granted, I snifferized mine before, like as we were going back.
So you already breathed it in.
I
Yeah.
I already got the alcohol in my brain. So
honestly, not a whole lot's changed.
No.
Which I mean, if anybody from Sons of Liberty ends up watching this, like, I appreciate that because it's usually our higher proof whiskeys that kind of
hold their own.
Yeah. But for a 92 proof whiskey to sit strong in a glass for 15, 20 minutes, like that's that's noteworthy.
Ooh, I like it. It's mostly the same, maybe a tad sweeter.
I'll give you that.
I don't know. But I'm looking for it at this point.
Just trying to prove me wrong.
Off the cuff.
Thwart my plans?
There's no, well, you know. I'm not witty at all, so I got nothing to come back with.
I like it when I hit you with a reference that you know but you can't trigger.
It doesn't.
It just shuts you down.
It's like my whole brain goes, I know what that's from. What is that from? What is that from? You're supposed to be on camera. Look at the camera.
That's from Abridged. Like, what are you doing? What am I doing? Yeah, what are you doing? You thwart my plans? Thwarting your plans? You're not, are you?
The fuck's a Namek?
That's my favorite. Absolute
my
favorite. It's just like it's 20 minutes of people like just showing off in front of the androids like, I guess your data doesn't cover the time we spent on Namek. What's Namek? And then like by the time the third person powers up and destroys half of the continent, seriously, what the fuck is Namek? I'm ready to say some more.
That was a long tangent. Beer.
Yeah.
That was more beery than the first glass.
Yep. There's like, I'm getting just like this tiny little grassy note. And that might be the musty. That might be the tobacco that you're getting.
I think because I'm still getting that musty Tabasco. There's no Tabasco notes in this at all.
I can get some.
That's the Dickel.
That's the Dickel.
Please don't grab the Dickel.
Grab the Dickel for a nickel. It tastes like a pickle.
What are we doing right now?
We're still on Sons of Liberty.
Still on Sons of Liberty. Sons of Liberty. Sons of Liberty.
Speaking of subs, please resubscribe, everyone that just unsubscribed.
Smash that like button.
All right, so this is one of the first whiskeys that is actually giving me. It's not heartburn, but it's the same kind of like reflux that I used to get from stout beer.
Yeah, it's a burn.
Yeah.
Mine starts here though.
No, mine's all up here. So it pretty much is. It's heartburn.
Yeah, mine starts here. In my duodenum.
Like I said, late 30s, early 50s.
You should be younger.
In bed.
Have you tried being younger?
I think I can get into impressions. I like this one.
I do too.
I don't think. What did Brian tell me? MSRP for this one is about $47. Okay. I'm not happy about that price.
I would prefer it around the mid-30s price.
Mid to upper 30s, I think is fair.
And I say that because $46, $48 is the price for Auchentoshan, and that's aged 12 years.
Yeah.
So I think it's like $45 for the Auchentoshan 12. And if I had the choice between the two, I would probably pick up the Auchentoshan.
Yeah, and that's the thing. So I like this one. Like I've enjoyed drinking it. I'm gonna enjoy having this bottle and seeing what the air does to it. I've got a couple of experiments in mind. I don't think it's a little too punchy to mix. I think maybe with some sugar. So I mean, again, I'm gonna fall back on an old fashioned, but I think it's at least worth experiencing once. That's
what I was gonna say. If you're a fan of stout beer, this is double distilled stout beer. You got a lot of those same flavors, but then you have this oaky afterbirth. in there as well.
As soon as Okie left your mouth, I knew exactly where it was going.
That it just lends a different twist to that kind of stout profile.
Yeah.
And I liked it more with water.
I actually, I liked it more. I liked it more straight from the bottle.
Yeah.
Yep.
Preferred it. I'm more. Maybe it's because recently though I feel like I've been liking things with water more, and I don't know if it's a function of just what we've been having, or if my tastes are changing.
No, I mean a few of them I've agreed with you.
Yeah.
This one, however, I just appreciate how punchy and upfront it is. Like straight, like just a neat pour.
Yeah.
I enjoyed the glasses that we had now. I don't think that this is one that I would pick up again. So I'm probably going to savor this one for a while.
Yeah.
Although, I mean, like I said before, I'm going to be living in New England again, so I can always pick it up.
You could pick it up whenever you want. You could try all the different ones they have.
And I'm gonna.
Stay tuned for Grim Does New England.
I don't know what genre of music it is, but I can hear it in my head now. Just like a doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, and I'm like skipping from like liquor store to liquor store with big bags, like
jumping around light poles and shit. Banner?
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one.
That was good. I felt good.
Yep.
I feel like I'm nailing them lately.
Yeah.
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 Why not?
It's really hard to fill this 10 seconds.
Where we stop and they're like, we need to close it. Who's going to start closing it?
Yep. I'll take the plug.
Take the plug.
Yeah.
Do
So,
it.
obligatory plug time.
Plug me.
Wildly inappropriate.
Wildly inappropriate, my wife says.
It's not my fault. I've been drinking.
That's true. So, if for some strange reason you like what you've seen here today, please like and subscribe. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Absolutely join our Discord.
Yes.
The future of the channel is changing, and we would like you to join us for that
Follow along.
transition.
The evolution.
Evolution is a good word.
I like it.
Yeah,
Evolution.
that's a good
Of
word.
Word the Dram. It's like when Squirtle goes to... What's the next level of Squirtle?
Come
Turtle.
on.
War
Okay.
Turtle. And then to Blastoise.
Do you remember the guy at the McDonald's in Benson who his name badge was 001 Squirtle?
I do. Because that McDonald's always used to spell my name D-A-W-N.
My phone does that too when I swipe it.
Are you sure you didn't mean Dawn?
Yeah.
And on that note, however you like your whiskey, that's the right way.